Hello, I'm Bernard Norcott-Mahany. April is National Poetry Month, and for April 2024, I have been reading poems by Seamus Heaney. This is the last day and the last poem that I'm going to read. It is actually part of a longer work by Seamus Heaney. Heaney did two translations of Sophocles. One called The Burial at Thebes, which is his version of Antigone. It's not quite a translation. It is mainly a translation, but it is much looser than a translation would ordinarily be. And this is a choral passage from The Cure at Troy, which is a rendition of Sophocles' play Philoctetes. So it's a choral passage from that play, and that's what I'll be reading today. From The Cure at Troy. Human beings suffer. They torture one another. They get hurt and get hard. No poem or play or song can fully right a wrong inflicted and endured. History says, don't hope on this side of the grave, but then, once in a lifetime, the longed-for tidal wave of justice can rise up, and hope and history rhyme. So hope for a great sea change on the far side of revenge. Believe that a farther shore is reachable from here. Believe in miracles and cures and healing wells. Call miracle self-healing, the utter self-revealing double take of feeling. If there's fire on the mountain and lightning and storm, and a God speaks from the sky, that means someone is hearing the outcry and the birth cry of new life at its term. It means, once in a lifetime, that justice can rise up, and hope and history rhyme. So that was a choral passage from The Cure at Troy, rendered by Seamus Heaney. I hope that you've enjoyed the poems. Seamus Heaney really is sort of a magical poet. He is able to capture sort of simple moments and then capture beautiful moments from other literature, which he then sort of makes his own. It is sad that he passed years ago. But it is great that we have this collection of poems. So I urge you to get hold of poems, get hold of some Seamus Heaney, get hold of some poems by Evan Boland, a woman poet who's, as far as I know, is still alive. She was the last time I looked. And she is equally great. She didn't get quite the recognition that Heaney got, but they're both great poets. So get hold of some poetry, read it aloud. I think English poems written by Irish authors have a special musical quality to them. There is a sort of dance in the language, and so reading them aloud, I think you can take part in the dance. So I urge you to do that, and until next year, good reading.